Hey guys, so I'm here to do another update on how I'm doing with this recovery. So today is Wednesday. Was hoping that I'd be going back to work today, but I'm at home still. Oh, hi, buddy. Yes, I know this blanket that Paula gave us for Christmas has come in super handy during this recovery, hasn't it? And I know you like it too. Don't you? You like it, buddy? What was that? No sound came out on that one. Alright, well, you're just gonna need that blanket and enjoy its softness. Well, don't hog it for too long because I'm starting to get cold. Yes, it's been pretty cold here again, and it's actually been snowing today. But basically, so Monday I stayed home. I didn't feel good. I literally slept like 10 hours, and when I woke up, I felt like I hadn't slept at all. And I just was like groggy and nauseous all day. Managed to eat a little bit more like solid food, I guess you could say, but it's like mushy stuff. So yeah, anyways, I think it was like Monday night, my jaw was hurting quite a bit again, and my ears were really hurting, but I refused to take the Tylenol 3 because I'm sure that was contributing to me not feeling well. So I just took regular over-the-counter Tylenol, and thankfully it helped enough that I was able to sleep. So yesterday, which was Tuesday, I went to my post-op appointment, and I took an Uber there just because I was hesitant to travel by bus with the way I was feeling, because I woke up feeling nauseous again. And then I actually had a shower, and by the time I was finished showering and blow drying my hair and everything, I was like, I wanted to go back to bed, but I couldn't. I had to get out to my appointment. So anyways, I just figured so that I didn't have to leave as early for my appointment, I could just have some lunch here at the house and then take the Uber there. So I got to my appointment. Thankfully, they took me on time. And so basically everything that I am experiencing is normal. So thankfully there's no complications to be concerned about, which is great. But you know, like I just told him, I'm like, the last time I had this done, I don't recall feeling this way for this long, and it just seems really different this time. And he's like, well, that's to be expected. Like he said, you know, every case, like every situation is different, and you never know how your body is going to react to certain things. Also, in terms of my pain being more significant this time than the last time, he said again it has to do with the anatomy of my jaw. Basically, he just said my jaw joints are not normal in structure to other people, and so it actually makes this procedure a little more difficult for them to do when they're trying to figure out where to put the needles in I didn't like hearing this because I was not aware of this, but they almost have to guess and just hope for the best, because I didn't really fully understand it or how to re-explain it, but just basically my joints aren't normal, and so they don't have the normal structure that most people would. So like for other people that have the normal structure, like it's a lot more, I guess, it's easier for them to pinpoint exactly where they need to put the needle. Whereas for me, it's kind of more of like a guess and see kind of thing. So, so he said it's completely normal to have this pain because things are still healing. And really, we won't know for about a month before we know, like, if it's really been an effective treatment. It takes about a month to, like, really heal. But he said it's good that, you know, it's only been a week and I'm already off of the prescription pain meds and I'm managing with the over-the-counter. That's a good thing. So he was happy to hear that. I asked him about like the fatigue and the nausea, and he just said really like it could just be that the pain meds haven't totally gone out of my system yet. And he said also, like, when you've had anesthesia, it can take anywhere from like a week to 2 weeks to like fully like get out of your system. And he was saying like a lot of times you can feel very sluggish for like a week to 2 weeks. So again, that's normal. The ear pain and the dizziness are most likely connected. The dizziness could also play in with the pain meds, but he's mostly thinking that the dizziness I'm feeling is tied in with my ears. And again, this is normal because where they put the needles, actually, like, I don't think it would come up on camera, but I can feel scabbing right in here. So I can tell that the needles were put in right around this area. So you can see how close to my ear that is. So it's all done very close to the ear. And so he said it's very common for a while, like while you're healing, to get the sensation of your ears popping, because he said like while things are settling down in the joints, like the inflammation and, you know, sometimes there's swelling from the procedure. And so as those things are, you know, healing up, sometimes the discs in that area from like inflammation and swelling can like kind of like slip in and out. And so that can cause ear pain. It can cause popping sensations in your ears, and it can cause like a fluid feeling in your ears. So all that stuff I've been getting. So he said it's all normal, not to worry. So anyways, I was there maybe like 15 minutes. I was done by 3 o'clock. And I had planned to meet up with a woman on the subway line because I wanted to buy this American Girl outfit that she was selling. And I didn't want to miss out on it, so I was like, I'll just go because I'm already close to the subway line. And I also thought, you know, like I hadn't really been out of the house, except for like on Saturday, Alex and I went to the grocery store and Walmart, and I was going to go to the drugstore with him, but then I felt sick, so he dropped me off at home. So I only managed to get through 2 stores, and that was enough for me on Saturday. So I was like, well, I'm going to try to stay out a little bit longer. I'm just going to push myself just a little, just to kind of see how I do, like, traveling the subway, how I feel, and see how it goes, so that I could kind of like gauge whether I felt like I'd be able to go to work the next day, which would be today. So it took longer than I thought to get to the subway station that I was going to meet her at, because I had to take the bus from the hospital to the subway first, and there was a lot of traffic. So the bus ride was quite a bus ride just to get to the subway. Then I had to take 2 subways. So I had brought my Kindle, and I was doing some reading on the subway, but was fighting to stay awake by the second train. Like, my eyes were getting heavy, and I was like, oh my gosh. So then I got to the station, and just climbing the stairs to get to the street, my legs were shaky. I was feeling dizzy. I was feeling nauseous. I had actually got a really nice smoothie at the hospital because I was really hungry, and obviously they had nothing there that I could actually eat because it was all stuff that had to be chewed. So I grabbed a nice big smoothie that had like a whole bunch of protein and stuff in it. So I drank that while I was on the subway, and it helped the hunger, but the nausea, no. So anyways, got the outfit, headed home, and the subway ride home, I fell asleep. I just was so exhausted. And when I had to transfer onto a bus to get home. So walking from the bus stop to our house, it was freezing cold. The wind was blowing, which just went right to my ears, and it hurt. And by the time I got home, I had a massive headache. I felt wobbly. I felt dizzy. I felt nauseous. I felt like I was going to keel over. And I was just like, okay. Don't think I'm going to be going to work, because Wednesdays are my longest shifts. Wednesdays I work from 9 to 6. So a 9-hour day, and I'm like, I was just out all of maybe 2-3 hours, and I'm done. I just could not picture me doing a 9-hour day. It just wasn't going to happen. So Alex and I talked it over. Alex said he really thinks I should stay home, and he thinks I should just honestly just take the rest of the week off, so that way I can let them know now, and I don't have to kind of leave them dangling on whether or not I'm going to come on Friday. And I was like, well, I would hope to be better by Friday, but I'm like, maybe it is best to just take the rest of the week, and then, by Monday I'll be good to go. And I kind of figured what I could do is try to build up my stamina over the next few days. So maybe just try to do some chores around the house, just to gradually build up, so that when I go back to work on Monday, I can handle the 8-hour day. So that's kind of my plan. And so I called Margaret's mom, and I spoke to her on the phone and just told her everything, and she's been super understanding and everything. And I have the choice that I could use vacation days for this week so that I don't miss out on pay, but I think even if I take them without pay, we should be okay. We kind of like talked about it, and we have like some other extra money coming in this month that kind of balances things out. So I think we should be okay, and I won't have to worry about not being able to pay my share of the bills or whatever. So I think all is well. But yeah, so that's what we decided to do. And so I've been home today, and actually I just realized that I haven't taken Tylenol at all today. So that's a good sign. I haven't had any pain. Talking, I'm feeling some discomfort, but nothing major. So yeah. Last night, Alex wanted to order pizza for himself for dinner, so we ordered a pasta dish from the pizza place for me. So I had that, and we have some leftovers for dinner tonight, so I'm looking forward to eating that. That was really good. The only thing I couldn't eat, though, was like the baked cheese that was on top, because it was too tough to chew, so I just kind of had to like take that off. So I just put like some Parmesan cheese. But yeah, so that's the update, and I haven't felt as nauseous today. And this morning I felt really groggy and tired, but then all of a sudden about it's 4:45 now, so I think it was like around 3. I noticed that the grogginess was kind of like lifting a little bit, and I felt a little more, like not super energized, but like a little more energy than usual. And like the way I've been feeling, I've literally just been wanting to lay down all the time. But I noticed today that I've been like wanting to actually just sit up instead of lay down. And also like I've actually walked around the apartment more and had a little bit more energy to like, and so I'm hoping that's a good sign. No pain, haven't had to take Tylenol, a little bit more energy. So hopefully, you know, within the next few days, I'll start feeling more back to normal, and I can get back to work next week. So it's just the recovery process, but I'm just glad to know that it's normal and that there's no complications to worry about. So I think that is it. Also, I know something that I forgot to mention to you guys. If you remember, if you've been with me for a while, last summer, I think it was like around June or July, Alex had laser eye surgery. So it takes the doctor had said it can take a few months to really know if it's worked. And like Alex can see without his glasses, which he could never do before. So that part worked. But he says that like things aren't super crisp. Like he can see, but sometimes in low light he'll still get a halo effect, or in day, like during the day, things are just not like really super sharp. And so he's been monitored. Like he's been going to the eye doctor every couple of months to get things checked out. And, you know, his eyes have been slowly improving according to the doctor, but then it kind of plateaued and it wasn't really improving. And so basically what's happened is they've suggested that he needs a touch-up, which when that's done within a year of the first laser surgery, he will not have to pay for this touch-up. So anyways, he's getting his touch-up surgery tomorrow. So I am going to have to go out with him to do that. We'll be taking an Uber there and back, but I'm going to go to be with him, and then when he gets home, he'll have to probably sleep again, just like the whole thing the last time, and he'll have to have those goggles and stuff. But so he's having so it's like, wow, I had surgery last week, he's having surgery this week. So that's happening tomorrow, and hopefully that will do it. Like, hopefully that'll get his vision to where it needs to be, and hopefully he won't have any more. But he had like a really bad stigmatism, and he had a couple of other like things with his eyes that was kind of like a special case, and they had told him that there was a possibility that he may need to do this touch-up just because of how bad his eyes were. So, you know, it was sort of expected, but he's kind of disappointed that it had to come to this. But he is just anxious to get it done, and hopefully it will go well. So I might try to vlog that, or I'll just, I don't know, let you guys know in an update how that goes. So hopefully that works out. But that is it. There's really not much else to talk about because it's been pretty boring around here, let me tell you, because all I've been doing is sleeping, getting up and watching a little bit of TV, and eating and sleeping and eating and like, it's just, that's all it's been. Like, I haven't really been able to do anything else. And like, when I would try to get up to like do a few things, the movement, and I think that had to do with the ears and the dizziness, that whole stuff, like, and me moving around, just that made my stomach go like bleh. So yeah, but honestly, like, I have to say, right now it's 4:45. Alex should be home soon. Right, and in this moment, knock on wood, I'm feeling a lot better than I have been. So fingers crossed that that continues. Hopefully I'll be okay going out tomorrow for the surgery, and hopefully I can start getting myself up and moving and getting more active over the next few days to try to like get my stamina up so that I can go to work on Monday and take care of 2 children for 8 hours, because next week is the March break. So I am going to have both kids for the whole day. Usually I just have Annie in the mornings, and then we go and pick up her sister from school in the afternoon. And then I usually have the 2 girls for about like an hour to 2 hours. So usually I only have 1 child for most of the day, but, and I usually get a break when she naps. But having 2 girls home, only one of them naps. So it will be a long day, but I will be happy to go and see them because I miss those girls. So it'll be fun. We'll do some, I got to try and get our calendar. I haven't even been able to do our calendar of activities. Like, I started to do it and I got maybe 2 days finished, and then I started to fall asleep. So I need to get our activities planned for the month. We'll probably do some St. Patrick's Day stuff next week, and then start doing like Easter activities, I guess, for the rest of the month. So, and we still have some winter activities that we didn't get to finish at the end of February because I thought I would be back to work to do those, but so I have some, I can throw those in there too, so that we can do those, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I am going to get ready to sign off. I also wanted to thank all of you. If you saw my post on Instagram yesterday or my post in the YouTube community on my channel, the community section, I was talking about how I've been getting some nasty comments about my appearance lately. And I just want to thank every single one of you for your love and support. All of your comments really helped raise me up. And honestly, like, I usually don't let trolls get to me. Like, when I hear like, oh, reborns are creepy, you're crazy, I just like brush those off. I don't really care about those. But when I was already feeling sick, I think it just was the last straw. But anyways, thank you so much. And here's Riley before we sign off. He hears Alex coming in the door. What are you doing? Anyways, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.